Oh, you guys listen really well. I've got treats out. Today, I'm going to show you some indoor dog training for those rainy or super hot days where you can't go outside. There's gonna be a lot of days throughout the year that it's gonna be too hot or too cold or rainy or whatever, where you can't let your dog outside for very long to go and exercise. And your dogs need exercise every damn day. They need to be exercised. What a lot of people don't realize is exercise doesn't always have to come in the form of physical activity. Now, physical activity is very important for dogs on a daily basis. But sometimes, like today, it's August, you live in Austin, Texas, and the heat index is like 129 million. No, I mean, but not really, but it's like 111 is the heat index for today. There's way too hot for any dog or human being to go outside and go for a walk because nobody's got time for heat exhaustion. Physical activity is not the only answer. Mental activity, like training and stimulating their mind, is sometimes more powerful in terms of tiring out your dog than physical activity. And there's a lot of things you can do inside to mentally tire your dog. And honestly, basic trick or basic obedience training is a win-win all around because one, you tire your dog out. A tired dog is a happy dog, which means a happy owner, which means dogs don't get thrown into the shelter, which means my mission to save all the damn rescue dogs is that much closer to being met. But seriously, it just makes your dog well-balanced overall. Dogs are children. They need boundaries. They like rules. They, believe it or not, they do. They're a pack and they like working towards something, especially Labradors. So a couple things I like to do is right now they're paying really good attention because of this, but I like to work on leave it. Bentley's gonna show us leave it. Key here is when you work with leave it is you don't wanna let them ever have the treat that you're trying to leave it. So I have one piece of kibble here that I'm gonna have is the leave it treat. I will never reward him with this. I'll never let him get this. He needs to know that you can never get the leave it. So I'll put it on his paw. Ben, leave it. And I kind of do one hand motion, wet, Now this is extra, this is extra hard because Theo does not know the command. You only say the command once, And it's gonna be extra hard for Ben because he's gonna wanna keep Theo from getting it, good boy. And I'll reward him throughout by giving him a treat, Now, when I say that he can F-R-E-E, I give him other treats to get. Good job, Ben. Yes, free. Good job. So I took away this one, and that way he never ever got it. So that's a very quick tutorial to leave it. But you can see I'm sitting here on the floor. I could be watching Netflix while I'm doing this. It doesn't have to take my undivided attention, and just work on it over and over again. And let me tell you this. I don't want you guys to look at this as a chore. This is actually really fun because what a cool party trick to be able to line up treats on your dog's foot when friends come over and guests come over and show them that he can leave it. And think of the Instagram pictures you could take. I mean, come on, that's gotta be worth something. And then the next one, if your dog doesn't have any like hip or whatever issues, you can just do basic sit, stand, down. That can wear your dog out very quickly. So then stand, yes. Sit. Yes. Good job. Stand. Yes. And eventually you can get to the point where it can be just verbal. Down. Yes. But hand signals are fine too. Sit. A sit from a down can be hard for some dogs. Stand. Yes. Those are some really good things you can do to help tire your pupper out when it's not possible to go outside. I hope that helped you. Again, I just want to make your life easier and more enjoyable with your dog so that you keep your dog in your home and you never have to surrender them or give them away because they're a pain in the arse, because I definitely know what that can be like. But if you guys love what I'm trying to do here, which is to save all the damn rescue dogs, give this video the biggest thumbs up, like smash that like button down below and click that subscribe button. That helps me bring awareness to all the rescue puppies in the damn world. And I hope that you have a beautiful day. Goodbye. I also want to preface that I'm not a professional dog trainer, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. These are just my tips and recommendations and suggestions based on my ample experience working with all kinds of troubled dogs. But if you have any specific questions and concerns, I always recommend professional dog trainers.